Good morning and welcome to Swiss Cheese Trails. We are hiking stage 21 today. We're in a beautiful little town of Jaun. This is the last German-speaking town in the Gruyère area, which is the destination, the medieval town of Gruyère today. It's going to be a long hike. But after this town, everything down valley is going to be French, and everything for the rest of Swiss Cheese Trails is going to be in French, all the way down to Geneva. So that's it for the German side of Switzerland. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. This town here, the waterfall is kind of the primary tourist aspect, if you will. The architecture, though, of the homes are such classic Swiss, which I think I said in the last video and showed some of that video. So if you didn't see stage 20, the end of the stage 20, make sure you go and do that. We're in the Jaun River Valley, and these are some of the best long valley shots. So we started, right before the turn there. And as we look forward, we're gonna make the right-hand turn, and then the far peak, or the double saddle, really does look like a saddle. We'll have to look that up. That saddle peak, we should be walking around it and on our way to Gruyère. Trails. I turned on here. It's kind of a nice view. The river sound is mesmerizing, but the breeze, which I'm trying to cover up on the microphone so it doesn't overwhelm my voice, it's such a soft, cool, smell good breeze. The breeze smells like the water in the meadow. It's got that combination of fresh, wet plants and fresh, wet water. And we are on the outskirts of Charmey. Hope I've gotten that correct. And so we've been walking along the valley the whole time, and now the path cuts us into kind of like a nature hike. And it's pretty beautiful. And there's a nice placard here that talks about we're only doing part of the nature hike. There's a bigger placard nature hike here, but in the process they've got this troll hidden down in there. It's a little unnerving. So this is part of the nature hike back up, and here we go on the main path, and I don't know what to expect from this. If we start off with a troll. Also up to the left, the high plateau, and we got a little snow cap behind. Just beautiful landscape. It never ends. It never ends. It just keeps going. Now we are definitely in the French section, south of Freiburg, heading over to Gruyère. And when we get to Gruyère and we get hiking from here on out, you'll begin to see the topology change from these kind of big mountains to more of a rolling hills. And by the time we get to Gruyère, the rolling hills from the town of Gruyère looking down, you can see how and why through the last 1,000+ years people fought over that land. It's just beautiful land, and there's plenty of water, there's plenty of grazing and farm opportunity. It's just pretty excellent. So we're going to be walking that way, and of course that is what produces Gruyère cheese, among a whole lot of other dairy products from this region. I'm in Charmey. It's noon. everything is just so well maintained. It just always strikes me as really awesome. I just went to the cheese shop. I got some vacuum packed Gruyères. I got a 5-month, 8-month, 12-month, and another aged one as well, another year plus. So I'll do a tasting. It's a pretty busy downtown. Lots of shops, lots of restaurants. Highly recommend it. Come in and stay. Now we're getting to the adventure part. This is all part of the backflow from Lake Loch de Montselvens. Hopefully I've said that correctly. Obviously this is a river coming in, but the backflow, we're heading down that way toward the dam. Wow, this is an unsturdy suspension bridge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, swinging it. Oh. All right, this is not my most fun moment. You recall from section, I don't even know anymore, 11, I revealed I don't like heights. I don't like heights. Look how awkwardly I'm walking. Alright, well that was cool. Right, here we are at the dam. I'm going to get up here so you can kind of see the curvature. Supposedly this is the first big curved dam in Europe. Hey, you were seeing history. History among the history of history. This has been well, it's a Saturday, so people are just sort of saying, let's go take a hike down to the dam and back. Oh, wow, look at that. Holy moly. Did I say I was afraid of heights? Holy moly. Wow, that's amazing. That is quite something. Good view of the lake from out here. I don't want to lose my hat. We got a rock fall. Wow. Pretty cool cave over there. And then behind me, all the rock still standing. So this trail has a high danger, this is the gorge, high danger warning of rock slides. And sure enough, there was a rock slide. These, it's mostly stairs and rocks made of stairs. Stairs made of rocks, but extremely slippery stuff here. I've already slipped once, thankfully, for the handrail. I caught myself. But this is the gorge. I assume this says don't go swimming. You're warned to stay out of the river. Oh, that's right. It's a power plant. They flush the power every now and then. Wow. That is a really small opening there. Oh, we've got a better view of the cave. I would not want to be washed down there. So there's the bridge. Behind me and in front of me is a little tunnel. It is très slippery. Oof. That's a long way down. No light at the end of the tunnel. What the what? Alright. Just so we have some kind of light going on here. Oh, it's wet in here. Dripping from the ceiling. Why would they make this? I'm doubting. Oh. Make comments, you geologists. That is a pretty cool slice of rock there. The people that I just passed stopped because they saw a mountain goat. So we got a little mountain goat action up there. And they had a dog, like a... Well, this gorge is a pretty big gorge. I can totally see the attraction. Of course, I was questioning the purpose of the trail a second ago. Okay, the ride up talked about one bridge, and this is like the 4th or 5th bridge I've crossed. No, there are a lot of bridges and a lot of people. All right, well, I think this is kind of the end of the gorge. I don't know why I don't read more about this gorge. It's pretty excellent. And now I understand the desire. It just keeps going. This is deep water here. Surprised I don't have cliff diving going on. Swiss Alpine Panorama Trail. Surface. And twisted, look at that. Oh my gosh. Lifted and twisted. The amount of energy required for that, just insane. Yeah, all around. That's the part about mountains I love so much. Just thinking about the scale of power required. Yeah, here we are, going into another tunnel. Puny humans make tunnels. The earth makes mountains. Oh, that's nice. I'm turning on so much it's killing the battery. Save the best for last. Wow, that was exciting. I really enjoyed that last section. All right, I'm gonna turn. Okay, you want to get excited about a destination? We're still in Bruck. That hilltop with the big castle is Gruyères. That is a medieval town, and that's why people say it's a medieval town, because the whole town's up on that hilltop. Great view of the surrounding area here, and then gateway to get deep into the heart of the Alps. Eventually, you go back and around, you get to Gstaad. So there are some big Alps back there. Well, this is a better vantage point to see Gruyère and the surrounding landscape. The rolling hills that I talked about, that's over to the right. Obviously behind, south of Gruyère is the Alps, so that's not really rolling hills. But definitely the gateway for that valley. So, you know, toll collecting, protection, all those good things in and out of that valley happens right on that perfectly perched embankment. All right, welcome back to the finish. Looks like it's going to be 7 hours, 15.5 miles, quite a distance. The section 21, we go down that valley there. And if you can hear that report in the background, it's Saturday. There's a gun range, driving range. They're active. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in today. That was a long one. There's a lot. You know, look at my description posts, look at my blog posts. There's a lot to do on this hike, and I recommend spending the night in Gruyère so you can spend time in at the Cailler chocolate factory. Take a tour there. There's a cheese factory right here at the base of Gruyère, directly in front of me, right next to the train station and the bus station. Done that one. It's a really good cheese tour, and you get to spend time in town. Gruyère is a beautiful city, and there's hotels and a ton of restaurants, ton of people.